Western Mass News is your school authority. The Massachusetts Teachers Association and local districts are at odds with new guidance sent out by the state when it comes to remote learning. Officials with the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education saying it's their expectations teachers will conduct their remote instruction from the school building rather than from their homes. The Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us now live with more. Audrey.
State education officials claim that teachers giving remote instruction from the classrooms to students who are at home will help promote familiarity within the students who are trying to learn. They also say that it'll help promote more connectivity and the ability for teachers to collaborate with one another. However, those with the Springfield School District say that that goes against what they had already decided was the safest for their instructors.
Staff are working from their homes. That was our plan all along.
As the staff of Springfield Public Schools engages in remote professional development this week, Superintendent Daniel Warwick says it's something that teachers should get used to. Earlier in the month, the school committee voted Springfield would begin the academic year fully remote due to the COVID-19 pandemic, meaning both students and teachers would stay in their homes. But new guidance released Friday from the State Department of Elementary and Secondary Education recommends otherwise. State officials say, quote, "It is the department's expectation that teachers and critical support staff working in districts that have a remote learning model will report to their schools to work from the classrooms and educational spaces each day."
We wanted to make sure that our students were safe and our staff were safe, and we feel we can execute a strong remote plan.
Springfield city officials saying they're choosing to disregard that guidance for the time being. They plan to have a risk assessment conducted on all of their public school buildings to ensure that HVAC systems don't pose a risk for spreading coronavirus. Officials saying it's a lengthy process and that the earliest anyone could be back in the building is November.
It's important that we do not stop our process because it's good public health.
For them to say kids can't go into buildings but adults can doesn't make any sense.
MAUREEN COLGAN-POSNER is the president of the Springfield chapter of the Massachusetts Teachers Association. She tells Western Mass News that DESE's expectations put pressure on districts choosing a remote model.
I do think they seem to keep upping the ante in a way. Every time they come out with new guidance, it just creates chaos instead of helping.
State officials with DESE have been pushing districts to adopt an in-person or hybrid model if they have low numbers of COVID-19 in the community. Now, as for this most recent piece of guidance, state officials tell me it was crafted with input from superintendents from around the state. Reporting live, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.